Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by friends at Gameology.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Tomorrow, can't tell from the box, I think, because it's got that minimalist art, cool art, but tomorrow, with the biohazard and nuclear symbols. This is an area control game. You're trying to get the most points at the end to win, but it's a little bit cooperative because you can all lose if you don't get the death track down to the smiley face. The death track, you ask? What is that? I'm glad you asked. You are trying to depopulate Earth. We have too much of an environmental footprint. We're going to have an environmental catastrophe. We've got to take pawns off the board. People's got to die. Well, which is kind of an edgy theme, you know, but we'll see if it works. Simplicity versus complexity.
This game seems complex. There seems like there's a lot going on, and there is, but you only have 5 actions you can take every turn, and you pick 2 of those every turn. And then the turn order, there are a few, I don't know if I call them fiddly things, but there are a few things that you have to do as far as order goes, and that, like, the European player always does the order unless something else happens and you do something to take over. So that's a small thing that happens, but it changes every turn, and when you take things off the board, this moves up or down. Well, no, when you take things off the board, it moves up unless you nuke it.
No, down unless you nuke it.
Well, is this down? And then you
yeah,
go
that's
back
down. You're killing people.
Well,
the number goes down.
So the number goes down. That's what I meant. Like, up, down. You go get closer to the smiley face.
Yeah, down.
And that's the point of the game. Otherwise, you all lose. And there are these cards you can get. So there are a few complex rules, but after a few plays, not plays throughs of the game, but after a few turns of the game, you understand how to work. So I'm not going to call it a complex game, but it seems complex, but it's really not.
I was really intimidated by this rule book. I mean, it's just a lot of text. It's very text dense, and so I let this game sit on my shelf for a long time, and I shouldn't have, because getting into the game and playing it once will get you to understand how to play. And so I think it's simple enough. It looks complex and it looks intimidating, and it's not a say beginner game, but you can get it. You can get it. Luck versus strategy.
There is going to be a lot of strategy in this game, and different kinds. So what you play, right? So do I try to block someone doing something bad from me? Do I try to do something bad to someone else and get points for myself? So the point of the game is to use this biological card to get a disease. I have Maleficum's Whisper Flu, which I pick an area and I kill 1 out of every 3 there, and then I roll the dice, so you're going to have luck. And on a 1 through 4, I kill 1 out of every 3 on everything adjacent. Okay?
It's a really good disease.
It's an amazing disease.
I mean to say, it's a bad disease. Very bad.
I mean, it's good because the pawns give you points, but every pawn you take off takes down a number on this track, and that's the whole goal. And so that is going to be one thing I can do. You can also play espionage to block that from happening to you. There is also a lot of table talk, right? So that is going to be a part of the strategy too. And you're going to say, I'm not in the lead, you should kill this. Or China's going to say, hey, I know I've got a lot of people, but mine are worth so little. You should go after Russia, whose people are worth so much. So that's going to be a lot of the strategy. There is luck, because what if I picked espionage and no one attacks me? I just wasted an action. What if I, pick cyber, and that helps you get the first player marker, so you can choose who goes, what order it goes, which really matters. And I guess wrong, right? You have to guess one of these symbols, a key or 2 different kind of keys, and if you guess wrong, it's yellow or red. If you guess wrong, you don't get it. I just wasted that action. So there is some luck, but I think it's pretty well balanced. I think it tends to lean more to the strategy side.
Yeah, with as much table talk and negotiation and bluffing, I think this is a ton of strategy. There is a little luck in what you draw, like the disease Molly read. I never got that good a disease. And then, of course, did you roll the die and did you get what you needed? But it really is about trying to manipulate and maneuver other people to do what you need them to do and not act against you. Fun versus boring. I think this game is super fun. Every nation has a different card. Mine is closed society because I'm the Chinese.
I'm the CDC because I'm the American.
And so we all have the same 5 actions we can take, and then there's an additional action or permanent effect that lets me start with the cyber card, and I control cyberspace, and I can take that back once per game.
Mine is a CDC where the CDC is, and in the United States, and it helps block the spreading. So, like that disease I pulled, it would help block spreading of that disease.
Then, like, as the European players, you choose the turn order unless somebody controls the cyber card and chooses to use it. So, I mean, there's just a lot of cool different things as different nations. On top of that, this game is all political posturing. Am I going to attack you? Well, what did I play? Did I play a card that could stop you? I mean, are you really going to attack me? It's 100% political posturing. Like, yeah, I get that you only have 3 people in there, but they have a value of 5, and that's the highest in the game. I'm going to kill them. Don't kill me. I won't use a nuke on you. Or, hey, kill me and I'll use a nuke on you. And nukes only make it worse because it shoots up 3 instead of going down 3, no matter how many people you kill. And so you can start making some serious threats to the person who's in first place, like, I'll tank this whole game. I will nuke everyone on the board. It's a lot of political posturing, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, this game is going to be an interesting game. It's not, I don't enjoy it as much as Tom. I don't enjoy, like, that. No, not me.
Awesomeness.
Yeah. Well, to you.
To everyone.
But I did enjoy myself. It tends to go a little long for me, and so I didn't care for that aspect. But it is a fun game. It was surprisingly not what I thought it would be. So yeah. So every time.
Board Game Geek rating, I would
rating.
go 9. I want to say 10, but it's just a little long for my taste, so I'm going with 9.
I would go 6.
You would.
7 for game play or game like design, but 6 for me. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So subscribe now on YouTube.
It could be you that wins.
Tomorrow, we've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.